Are you having resistance on what you need to do? I believe that is the one thing that I do when I do self-sabotaging. And I don't even have, in the past, I don't even have the awareness na I am already doing self-sabotaging on myself. Kasi I thought it's just normal, but it doesn't. Like on this, getting on this video, recording this video is kind of a resistance on me. Kasi I'm not that good on video or things like that. And I'm not a perfect editor, I'm not a perfect photographer. It's just that this resistance na I know that I can do it, but I didn't have much courage to do the action part. But on this day, on this year 2024, it's now a time to acknowledge this. So this book is really a great one, and I will just give 4 points on what this book tell about overcoming the resistant part. First is to acknowledge it. Second is find the reason behind the resistance. So for me, the reason of my resistance is I'm so anxious on what people might think about me, but I realized na since I am more focused on developing more in God, I will be more focused on being a God pleaser rather than people pleaser, because it's time to develop more into Him, not on other people. Yes, I will help other people, but it doesn't mean that I will concentrate my focus on the opinions of other people. Because at the end of the day, I need to align my action into the Word. I need to anchor myself into the Word of God. So, third is to release resistance by doing refocus. Meaning, we have to get clear on what we want as well as when and why we do it. So, on here, since my resistance is creating video creation, so I will be clear on my why, which is I want to document my journey on being closer to God. Two is when. When is I'm gonna upload each day 8 p.m. Having being honest on this is truly important because that is the starting point of developing ourselves. Fourth is to identify unconscious beliefs that are presenting when we show up. So the unconscious belief might be like a challenging part because it's not really seen most of the time, but when we journal it longer, then we will know about ourselves more. For me, my unconscious belief is I thought creating bad video is not worth it. Perfectionist kasi ako. So, I tend to think na na ay hindi ko na mag-create ng video kasi it's not perfect. But now that I realize na it's okay to suck at something. Like I need to be a beginner on something to be good at it. So repetition is truly important on developing a skill. So I'm acknowledging that part. I'm allowing myself to be a beginner on this because here I am into you. So 5 is step back into the work when we feel inspired. Step back meaning reset if it's need to reset, renew our perspective on things because it is what it is. You know, we grow more when we acknowledge our dark self also, because when we know that we have this and that bad traits on us, then that's gonna be like the 50% of the work, because when we acknowledge it, that's where we shed light on it and we can give an actionable plan to improve ourselves on that part on ourselves, you know.